so today you join me from the driver's seat of a Mitsubishi EVO 10. Now this is a GSR FQ-300, so it runs 300 brake horsepower with 300 foot-pound of torque. Now these are a 2-litre turbocharged engine, 4-wheel drive. And I think a lot of people would know the rally heritage that this brand and this name has behind it. So obviously from me driving a lot of Evos, you know, every generation I've pretty much driven now, with this being the newest one, I'm very, very intrigued to see how it goes. This is one of those cars that when it came out, I actually really liked the look of, and I really thought, yes, I like this. It looks good, it looks comfortable inside, and they've done a fantastic job of updating the whole evolution following. So it's one of those cars that I've wanted to do. It's one of those cars I've wanted to jump in. Now the owner, Kelly, an avid motoring enthusiast, has had a little talk with me about the car, you know, owning it at such a young age as well. A fantastic car like this in your 20s is pretty awesome. But there's one thing that I think a lot of people out there are going to be a little bit umming and ahhing about. It has a 6-speed twin clutch automatic gearbox with flappy paddles on the steering wheel. Of course, a lot of people in the comment section are going to be like, oh, why is it automatic? Oh, that's ruined it, blah blah blah. But I'm really interested to see how this car goes. Obviously, for me personally, I actually quite like the idea it's got flappy paddles and a twin clutch. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Starting off by jumping in the car though, obviously you have that fantastic automatic gearbox. To me, through town, you know, poodling around, it's exactly what I would want. But you're met with these fantastic seats. Although still buckety and wearing the fantastic Recaro name, they feel really comfortable. They're very supportive, and I'm right in thinking that they're actually not that big in comparison to, say, other bucket seats in other four-door cars of this sort of style. You have enough room in the back to get fully grown adults in. Now this car is a standard spec. It's got a Rockford Force Gate, touchscreen, sat-nav and full surround sound system with a sub in the boot. Fantastic sound system. I think if you're in the market for an Evo 10, definitely try and get that with the navigation and with the Rockford Force Gate sound system. But as a cruiser, automatic gearbox, it's absolutely lovely. And no drama, which is good. You know, you're still in fantastic comfort in an Evo. That sort of sentence doesn't usually go together well, but yeah, I would say this is actually really comfortable. So let's find a little B road to take this flappy paddled Evo down and see what she's made of, shall we? Right, now the first thing I've got to do is pull over and select sport mode, because unfortunately you can't do that while you're driving. You have a little switch down here that you hold up, S Sport. So that's the most aggressive setting on the transmission, on the accelerator. So this means now we can use the flappy paddles. Oh, it flipped through gears very quickly. The flappy paddles for me, and I'm going to say that's what I would have. I'm just saying it out loud. It's something that I would have. I like the fact that it has flappy paddles. It hasn't got a man's transmission, don't get me wrong. I know you can't bang it through the gears and stuff, but I quite like that you can blip through the gears. That 300 brake horsepower is on tap. It really is. No bloody hell, no messing around with the boost. It is instant. There's no build, it's just there. The fact that you've got the flappy paddles next to the steering wheel, I'm gonna say it gives a better feel for the car. Where you have both hands on the steering wheel, you actually can chuck the car about a bit more. You don't have to worry about taking your hand off for the gear stick. You're coming into a turn, flip down into fourth, into third, grab second. Oh wow. Honestly, wow, what a machine. I'm gonna say I'm sold on the flappy paddles. I'm sorry, internet, I know you won't like it. I like it. I like the flappy paddle. It's very fast through the gears. Both hands on the steering wheel, flip through the gears, and the gear change is instant. That is a fantastic setup, really is. Very impressed. So guys, we're back in the infamous location. Let's have a quick look around this Mitsubishi EVO 10 GSR FQ-300. Now, straight away, black with the grey wheels, winner in my books. This is exactly how I would have it. The tinted windows, you know, all black, red calipers, exact spec, this is what I would have. So coming around the front, I love how aggressive the front ends on these are. They look really good with the lights coming down there, big full front there, with sort of a what looks like a splitter on the bottom, but it's actually integrated into the front bumper. Something I've never noticed as well is these sort of gills and the bonnet vent as well. I haven't really had too much time to look around one of these prior to this, but that's something I've noticed straight away just by having a look. The design cue, I really like this sort of setup on the bonnet. Not too overwhelming, not too boy racery, sort of fits in well with the looks of the car. Coming around, you've got the anthracite 18-inch multi-spoke wheels with the Brembo calipers behind them. But what I really like about this is how big the arches come out, and this sort of side gill coming down here at the front, and then again at the back with how bulged out they are. You can tell that this is, you know, something pretty special just by that sort of shot there. You can see how big the arches are on these. Really sets it off from the standard Lancer. Coming around the back, you've got this fantastic looking spoiler, little bit of a kink in the top there, really like that. One thing that I think every Evo owner should put on their Evo is the Sonic the Hedgehog thing across the top of their roof there. Really sort of brings out, you know, the flair of the car. Coming around the back bumper, if you look at it here, does actually have sort of a diffuser at the bottom integrated with the tailpipes. Now, one of those things that I wanted to point out was these obviously come twin exit. I do like it though, it looks very good, sort of matches up the back a bit more. Obviously from the single to the twin. Jumping inside, the first thing I absolutely love is these Recaro seats. Very supportive, very comfortable. If we jump in the car, you get a better sense of, you know, the flappy paddles sat just here. You've got the Rockford Force-Gate sat-nav and sound system with tweeters in the doors and the sub in the back. And coming under the engine bay, you have the 2-litre turbocharged engine producing from factory 300 brake horsepower. You've got a factory strut bar going across the top there. So yeah, I think overall, if it was me, as, you know, a person that likes to drive around town, you know, cruise and stuff, but then, you know, still enjoy going down a cheeky B road. It's comfortable, it's still got the racing seats, it's got all the entertainment system you could ever want, it's got the big boot, it's got the big back for other people if you needed it. I love the looks of this, it looks so good. MPG, you know, depending on if you're on it or not, you know, you're getting around 15 to 20 and then 20 to 25, maybe 30 on a run, depending on how your right foot's feeling. But as an overall package, with the flappy paddles, I actually really like it. As a buyer, as a person that may be looking to buy something like this, I would actually quite like the flappy paddles. That's just me, and I love the looks as well. It looks so badass. So, a little blip through first, second and third. If you think about it, would Mitsubishi really put an automatic gearbox that wasn't very good in the Evolution? Seriously, would they do that? They'd make it good, they'd make it with flappy paddles, they'd make it exciting, and they'd make it really good, like the double clutch. That's what you want. You want the double clutch gearbox if you're going to do, you know, blipping through gears with flappy paddles. So we're still in Sport S mode. Boost is absolutely instant. Grab second gear for the corner, into third, brake a little bit, keep it in third round there. Ooh! That's what I mean, you're able to flip through the gears as you wish. It's instant change of gear, and then you got that fantastic powerhouse, that 2-litre turbocharged engine with your 300 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive. It's just a great package, that's what it is. For a person like me, for someone that wants to maybe not change gear all the time with a clutch, not gonna lie, do you know what it is? It's so easy to go fast, that's what it is. It's so easy just to put it in any gear you fancy. The handling will look after you, and the boost comes in. It's just so easy to be fast. Relatively like the R35 GTR, it's easy to go fast. There's no, you know, sort of drama about it. It's not trying to kill you, it's just easy. I think your grandma could get in this car and B-road bash if she really wanted to. It's that easy. So what are my overall thoughts on this car? Well, I must admit, I'm very impressed. I really like it. The fact that you're comfortable in here, you've got, you know, fantastic seating placement. You've got more than enough room for everything, room for people in the back, big boot. And the flappy paddles, I know a lot of people in the comment section aren't going to be very happy about it. I actually genuinely like it. I really, really do. But I'm into my flappy paddles, unfortunately, and I think, you know, the newer modified stuff is going to become like this. This is the next generation. They're all going to be automatic, unfortunately. So that's something to think about, you know, the fact that you can grab the steering wheel with both hands while flipping through the gears, the fact that you can just enjoy the feel of the car, the grip, the drive, the boost, makes it for me a little bit, and I think it's a better experience. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I can focus more on enjoying the power and the handling of this car by not worrying about jumping my hand from here to there to try and sort of get it into gear. I know it's a weird thing, but I'm a bit of a weird person, I suppose. So guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think of an Evo with this flappy paddle gearbox. Let me know what you think if you've driven one, and if you own one, let me know your thoughts. And we'll see you all on the next video. Cheers, guys.